there, welcome back to Maury's Music and another edition of Guitar Store Virtual Tour. This one is 192, and we're going to show you things like the OM-21, seen it, OM-28 Sunburst, seen it, OM-18 Adirondack, seen it, and the OM-18. Ooh, we got a brand new guitar. We hinted about this so many years in a row. We threatened to do it last year, and it's finally here. We're going to play 4 guitars. One of them is the elusive, the imaginary, it finally came to real life OM-18. We're going to put it up against the 21, the 28, and an Adirondack short scale 0018. All the fun starts in just a moment. The show begins right now. All right, good afternoon, back at you. David Belcher. Rosalind says hi. Hello from North California. On my way up to Redding, says Phil. Load him up. Pete says hello in the chat. Close to 60 here in Southwest Ohio. I'll be right back. I'm headed to Southwest Ohio. That's gorgeous. Rain in Vacayville. Is there a Vacationville, California, for real? Rosalind says Spring Lake in Connecticut. It is really pretty sunny outside. It's not warm, but it's like a jacket, but don't put the jacket all the way up kind of weather for me. Tim said he just had enough time to get here after acing yesterday's mystery guitar. Very, very good. I like to hear that. I think more people are winning these days than before, and that's because you guys are getting really good at that game. Hello back to Jim from Vermont. Let us know what your weather's looking like. I have to think it's similar to Connecticut. I'm glad it's not dark clouds and 15 degrees, don't get me wrong, but I just want it a tiny bit more. I just want one of these guitars to bring some more sunshine into my life, and I think one of them is going to do it. Let me know in the comments or the chat if you know what we're talking about when we say the OM-18. It's on record that Spoon Phillips actually cornered Chris Martin in his office many years ago and said, bring that guitar back. And I think, if I'm really being honest, I think he just decided that conversation meant so much to him, I'm going to wait till 2024 and let Maury's Music do it. So anyway, we're going to get a pretty good OM show here. Three OMs and a triple O. Close enough for me. And upon putting that OM-18 video up on YouTube, somebody was quick to say, hey, compare it to an OM-21. I think he was shouting. So we're going to do that by playing the OM-21 first. Here we have a gorgeous instrument that's been on the program before. Serial number here ends in 774. The OM-21 shares the same construction as the OM-28, except for you've got tortoise binding, or in some cases black binding. Other than that, there's almost, and I really mean almost, no difference. You're trading herringbone for a plain trim. Let us know what you think, because we're going to play an OM-28 Sunburst right after this. And I'm very, very curious to see what you guys think of this show. See where the OM fans are. Thank you very much for being here. What's up, Marshall? Tim came here after just enough time from acing yesterday's mystery guitar. Marshall's here after acing Martin versus Martin. What's up, Jim Adams? Land of rain and snow. Where are you at? I thought you were in California. Rosalind seconds David's request. Addy top 28 in the second part of the show. I'm going to have to mark that because I'll forget. D28 style with Adirondack spruce in the second half. That's a yes. We need 3 more people just like you. Speak up. I'm very sorry to hear that, Jim. I didn't realize that. D28 Modern Deluxe in the second half. We're putting a show together now. Thank you very much, Marshall. Hey, what's up, Paul? America First, hello there yourself. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm almost always good at putting names with avatars with emails. I think we sent you an email today about a custom guitar. Please let me know, America First, if you have something on order with us that might be in today's subject line. Please let me know if I'm right to say that's you. Terribly sorry if I'm wrong, but I think we have to talk. I think one of your guitars might be here is what I'm trying to say. That's the OM-21. If that's the only OM you wanted to see today, you are on the wrong channel because OM-28 Sunburst is next. And if you're just joining us, you're in the middle of episode 192 of Guitar Store Virtual Tour. Today we're taking a look at 3 OMs and a triple OM-18. And that's only the half of it. We have a great show lined up after halftime. We like to call viewer request, and it's already 2/4 done. If my math is right, that's half done. I'm almost sure that's right. America First says, yep, I'm going to go out on a limb and tell you, we're going to show you 3 OMs, 1 triple O guitar. One of them is America First guitar. This could be yours, is real true. This could be your guitar we're going to show next. Get a good comfortable seat. Get your popcorn. OM-28 Sunburst is on tap right now. 742 is our ending serial number. Sounds like this. Oh, Phil, don't make me say SOL online on the camera, but you are. There are no SC inceptions here. Not yet. Not yet. How about an OM-28E for the second half? Now we're talking. Guys, it's almost too late to pick a guitar for the next segment. Picking a song was last night. It's picking guitars now. All right. Try that again. A little bit of my Steely Dan on there in certain ways. Can I play like RDF? No. But I can say it's the OM-28 Sunburst. Again, we have 742 here as the ending serial number. And we tell you that because actual pictures are on the images tab. And I just so happen to have a guitar that just had its actual pictures tabbed 2 hours ago. This guitar is so new. Well, it's the newest guitar we've ever had in quite a long time. I took pictures of a guitar for the website for the first time. Oh, I bet you in 3 months. Had to go find my camera batteries and everything. Marshall's patiently waiting for the OM-18. So I'll make him wait a little longer while I tune it. Let me know in the chat, in the comments, do you agree that the OM-18 was a glaring hole in the Martin lineup? For the longest time, you could buy a 0018 or a 0028. You could buy a 0018 or a 0028. And you could buy an OM-28, but for some reason, you could not buy an OM-18 until now. Let me know which is your favorite. This is already the winner, says Marshall. I might play a Fire and Ice later, guys. Slow your roll. Anywho, OM-18, this guitar is exactly, and I mean exactly like a 0018, the modern era 0018, except for two things: the pick guard and the long scale length. Everything else about this instrument, if you're on the specs tab of the 0018, don't even bother looking at the specs tab of the OM-18. It's the same tab. The only two differences are the scale length and the pick guard to match. 132 is the serial number here, and I'll tell you a little tale out of school. This guitar had its pictures taken already, so we're showing it on today's program. We have 2 of these, and I think this belongs to America First. But in all fairness, if nobody bought the other one since the show started, America First, you have your choice between this one and what's that game show where you could pick the one you're looking at, or you can take your chances and pick the one behind the other door. Of course, you can go look at pictures of that one. But let's play this. And if we like this guitar, we have to give a big virtual high five, thumbs up to our friend America First. Thank you very much for your order. There she comes. This is his. You shop like me. I feel all warm inside. Thank you very much, America First. We sincerely appreciate your business. OM-18. There's another one in inventory upstairs. You can be just like America. Treat yourself. They're going to be rolling off the shelves. After that one, we have 2 or 3 more coming sometime in the spring. But again, that's the OM-18. Please let me know. I'm very, very curious. Kidding aside, what do you think of the new design? Are you a fan of the 0018 and long scale, or would you rather take a look at our next instrument? The OM-18, of course, is our custom job version of a 0018, changing from short scale to long scale. However, in my hands now, with a serial number that ends in 055, we have a 0018, where the only differences we put here are the Adirondack top and braces. So we just finished playing a long scale OM-18. Now we're going to compare that to a short scale Adirondack 0018. Choices, choices, choices. David says that's a winner. And I'm not sure if anybody noticed, anybody watched close enough. If you go back and check out the replay of Martin versus Martin, episode 134 from last night, if you look over my shoulder, this guitar was sitting there the whole time and nobody even talked about it. Nobody even said a thing. All right, we traded Adirondack for Sitka. Short scale for long scale. I might have said that in reverse. Depends. A lot of people are spoiled for the OM-18, especially the guy who's going to get it shipped to him. Thank you again, America. Thank you all again for a very cool first half of a great show. If my eyes don't deceive me, we have a D28 Modern Deluxe, a D28 Adirondack Custom. My eyes are deceiving me. I'll go look at my notes. OM-28E for the second half. You guys have a few seconds. Make up your mind. Make up each other's mind. Most importantly, make up my mind. What else do you guys want to see in the second segment? Please don't hold back. The sooner you tell me, the sooner the chances are we will get you what you want to see. You are allowed to say repeated guitar from the first segment if you want to get technical. I couldn't stop you. Why don't you give me 5 minutes? I'll make you a deal. Let me run upstairs. I'll get the guitars you want to see, and you can listen to some Spoon Phillips music while I'm away. How's that? I think you'll get the better end of the deal. Okay, guys, we're back, and Martins and More is back every Monday on YouTube, wherever you find your podcast. This past Monday, we talked about most of the new models introduced at NAMM from Martin, and this specific episode was after we finally get to play them. So we talked about the specs. Weeks ago, we had a couple of programs put together where we read about them, talked about them, heard about them, interviewed about them. This most recent episode is after we finally played them. So if you'd like to hear our in-hand descriptions, do yourself a favor, go back and check out that episode. Bookmark it, subscribe to it. Martins and More every Monday, wherever you get your stuff. And we're due to record another good episode very, very soon. Please stop by and say hi. Monkey wants to see the 21. We did play the 21 first. That was the first guitar. I invite you to go back and watch the beginning. After you watch this part, of course. Tim says the 28 Modern Deluxe has scallop braces, and the D28 Addy probably doesn't. You're right, the D28 Adirondack, we'll talk about that in just a minute, that will be everything exactly the same as a regular D28 standard except for the bracing wood, so not the bracing pattern, but it's going to be the non-scallop forward shifted bracing, but the bracing itself is Adirondack as well as the top. But that's not now. Right now we're playing the OM-28E by request. Not that pedal, this pedal. Not the clutch, the brake. I think Marshall was the one who asked for this one. Thank you, Marshall. 208 is our ending serial number here. This guitar has had its images on the images tab for a long time. We've had this guitar quite a while. East Indian rosewood. Sitka spruce top with a Fishman electronics. This guitar, if you find it somewhere else, new old stock, they also made this guitar with the LR Baggs Anthem as well, but we have the Fishman version here. America wants to know if the new Inception is out yet. It is. It's beginning to be shipping. I don't know exactly which dealers have stock of it on their shelves right now, but it is actually shipping. So if it's not at your favorite guitar dealer just yet, it's probably just weeks away at the most. And this does pain me to say, but years past I would say we'd like to connect you with that model, but we're not a Martin dealer anymore after this specific season. So of course we still have stock, we still have inventory from old orders, and we are a dealer in that respect, but we are not 2024 contracted Martin dealer to get the new stuff. So if you have any suggestions what I should tell people when they call and ask about a new guitar, which store should I send them to? I have a couple of friends I've been talking about privately that I've been sort of throwing sales their way, and I got to get on the ball and figure out how to do that for real. But that's another video. First, the OM-28E Fishman. Marshall, please let me know if you mean the guitar when you say pretty. I think you do. Some funny comments in there, and I suspect they're going to get funnier still. Need and want are two different things, and it's funny because sometimes I'm seeing comments, they appear on my software out of order. So I saw David said need and want are two different things before I saw Marshall asked, do I need another guitar? So, of course you do. Freebird coming up next for Wake Dog. If I forget to play it today, it's certainly going to come next Tuesday on Martin vs. Martin. And I don't want to waste a lot of time, a lot of guitar demo time, talking about the current status of Maury's music. I don't mean to dodge the question, just except to say, after 20 years in business, Lori and I are just ready to retire from retail. But I'm going to focus even more time and effort, energy, and those sort of things on podcasting, videos like this, Martin versus Martin. So I'm going to make every effort to make our YouTube presence stronger and better and full of good content. And we're just going to take the time we had been spending trying to advertise and sell guitars and put that towards content and Spoon Phillips stuff and Marshall stuff. So we're not going anywhere. It's just we're not literally going to connect you with inventory. So I know that deserves a longer conversation than I can actually spend right now. And if you do really want to know a lot more, you're certainly invited to email us back channel. Not that I don't want to talk about it. I just don't want to talk about that for 25 minutes and then rush through these 3 guitars. So thank you. It's for a very good cause. I'm gonna get my what do they call that? Chi. I'm gonna be centered again. It's gonna be very good. Love me some Van Morrison, and if I read the chat correctly, I have it on good authority that OM-18 is going to get some Into the Mystic on it when it gets home, which is very, very cool. Next up, 3 D28s in a row. I got to really be careful which one I say. I shouldn't say 28s. 2 of them are 28s. First one here is the Custom Shop D28 Adirondack top. Serial number ends in 289. Again, if you're just joining us, my name is Maury with Maury's Music. Please take a minute to introduce yourself if you're watching from the bushes. Come on out, say a quick hello, even if you don't want to add to the conversation. And of course, if you do, please do not think for a moment that it's an exclusive club and you're not supposed to join. Please, the more the merrier. It's a friendly bunch. We'd love to know what you're thinking so far about these guitars, especially the first half and that beautiful OM-18. But right now it's nothing about OMs. We have the D28 Adirondack top custom in my lap. I'll give you a little peek at it. Marshall, Margie will let you have another guitar, I bet. No more foot pedals, they're like Legos. Well, when you step on a D28 Adirondack, it hurts your foot too, I've been told. And you can't buy Legos because my nephew Cameron has them all. We were there for Christmas and it was hysterically chaotic. There was so much plastic on that floor. But you guys have seen that, I'm sure. You don't need me to tell you stories about kids and Legos. D-28 Adirondack. How are we talking about Legos before we're talking about whiskey? That's what I'd like to know. A little sustain, huh? Lee, that's hysterical and so true. Glad to see Rosalind's playing along. And somebody said D-28 Modern Deluxe, Rosalind, huh? Is that what you just said? Well, I will see you, your D-28 Modern Deluxe. I don't play poker, so I don't know what the term would be, but I have one here too. I don't raise wouldn't be right because I think I'd have to have a different instrument, but I'll raise both of the D-28s in just a short amount of time with the D-42, but for now, let me just say that's cool. Bet you got your 28 MD. With your spelling, with my spelling, you would think I've been drinking whiskey, says Lee. Lee, it's got nothing to do with spelling. When I think you're drinking whiskey, I just think you're drinking whiskey. It's like a politician. You can tell they're lying because their mouth's moving. It's one of those things. Okay, here we go. 823 is the ending serial number of this D-28 Modern Deluxe. Also by request. Rosalind, it's only fair. What's the serial number of yours? Look at that beautiful top. Lots of rosewood today, guys. I don't know if you did that for me on purpose, but Jura's calling from August. That's so cool. The only thing bad about NASFest, and I probably speak for a lot of you guys, it just takes so long to come back around. It's like as NASFest isn't even done, you're like sad because it's going to be a year until we see each other again. But I'll cheer you up with a good guitar. D28 Modern Deluxe. I'm sorry, I did forget to answer a quick question. Somebody asked, what did the numbers indicate? If you're talking about these Martin guitars like D28, D stands for Dreadnought, that's the shape. 28 is the style in a standard series. Something like a D42, 42 is the style, still a Dreadnought. Triple O is a body size. 18 is mahogany versus 28 is rosewood, and lots of that kind of stuff. So if that's too fast, please email me at support@maurysmusic.com. I can give you a really detailed answer and send you some information. And our friends in the chat might expand as well. Didn't want to skip past that, sorry. All right, 7723. Thank you, Rosalind. I have 8823, so they're cousins, I guess. All right, D28 Modern Deluxe. Who could argue with that? And I see you guys are chatting a lot about Martin Fest. Maybe. Whoa, easy with the wrong pedals. Marshall said he's too stupid to use foot pedals. I think you're thinking of me. Sorry about that. I was about to say maybe we'll see Ro with this brand new SC-18E, and I say that because it's fun to kind of watch him ogle that in videos. And I think if there's any SC guitar that might eventually belong to that guy, Mr. Mahogany himself, maybe he'll get his mitts on one, or if not to buy, just to at least play it. We have one more guitar to show you before I accidentally step on the goodbye pedal. I'd love to know how that happened. And how dare I do that? I have a D42 lined up for you guys, and I pulled the ripcord early. Lee, I think everybody's guitar is pleased to go home to Nazareth when it goes back there. If not for any other reason but for me to try your guitar out. So next we have, make sure I don't shut the program off again. All right, D42, you guys have seen this one before. 697 is the ending serial number. Its actual pictures reside on the images tab of our D42 product page. Aren't that many images left, guys, at Maury's Music. Its inventory is getting little. I think somebody a few minutes ago said pretty soon this program is going to be nothing but left-handed guitars. It's closer to that than you might think. I got to learn how to play lefty. I got to do it in a hurry. Oh, Jim, I don't mean Roeth has his own YouTube page. I mean he's been watching YouTube videos from me and commenting on the SC. I didn't mean to say it backwards. If he does have a YouTube page, well, no, let me say that he must have his own YouTube page because I've seen his videos too. So to answer my own question, I didn't mean to say he's seeing that on his page, but at the same time, he does have a YouTube page, and you got to find it. Yes, boy, you can tell which parts of this show are scripted and which parts are not. Yes, Roeth has a YouTube page, and the stuff he puts on it. Well, I mean, you've seen him play. I don't have to describe him. He's awesome. Anywho, make sure I got the right pedals, I got the right scenes, I got the right guitar. It's D42 time. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please consider sharing this program with a friend if you're that kind of guy and gal. We have one more instrument. Please consider letting us know which of these guitars were your favorite, most especially that first batch of 4, OM-18, OM-21, OM-28, and OM-18 Adirondack. That was the theme of the show before you guys took the place over, and I'm glad you did, because we get the D42 now, and I really appreciate all your support. Marshall, you lost me that figuratively. I can't play that right unless I'm singing it, and I can't sing that one right. That's a D-28, or I should say D-42, against the D-28 Modern Deluxe, D-28 Adirondack, OM-28E Fishman. Lots of great stuff here today. Please let us know which was your favorite. I think a lot of people are going to say the OM-18. Could not blame you one bit. Again, thank you very, very much, America First, for your order. That's going to do it for today's program. Please let us know what you'd like to see next week. I know somebody mentioned an SC13E something or other. Please do yourself a favor. Email me so I don't forget. And we'll put together another great show next week, just like this one. From all of us at Maury's Music, have a great night.